We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Houston Astros and the Philadelphia Phillies. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Aaron Nola gets the starting assignment for the Phillies. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He took home the Silver Slugger Award at second base in the American League last year. You look around and look at how much production they got out of those second basemen last year. That's a pretty special award to take home.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's 2 for 3. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single.
Batting third, the right fielder, Michael Brantley.
Here's Michael Brantley. First pitch on its way. In there, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. In there, a base hit.
Hey, a little top of the order lightning right here, Dan. The second and third guys in the batting order throw knocks out there, and now you're staring a monster in the face.
Zero, this is just what you don't want to face as a pitcher, right? You get the 2 and 3 hole guys up, and all of a sudden now it's 4, 5, and 6 going to have to get through the meat of this tough batting order.
Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1 and 2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Altuve on third. Brantley is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Full count, 3 and 2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is after it. He's there to make the catch, and here comes the runner from third as this should get him on the board. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. And Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. No balls and a strike to count. Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
Ripped down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going, and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. 3-0 now. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Skied into straightaway right. Harper is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Astros 2 and the Phillies nothing. Garrett Cole, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Matt, I'm a big fan of Garrett Cole. Big, strong guy. Former first-round draft pick out of UCLA. 96 to 98 miles an hour with sink. Hard slider. His changeup has gotten better the longer he's pitched. He has a chance to be a no-hit type of pitcher every time he takes the mound.
And there you see the leadoff man, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll start us out in the home first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and they can't run it down. The 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Now a swing and a miss, and McCutchen is set down for out number 1. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Cole, or the Cole Train as he's frequently called. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
So he punches him out and looking at the fastball. JT Realmuto becomes out number 2 this inning. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
You want to talk about setting the tone and getting your teammates relaxed? That's exactly what this pitcher did, coming in and punching tickets. First 2 batters of the game.
To 1-2 now. Oh. 2-2 now with 2 gone here in the home half of the first.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Number 44 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We'll move to inning number. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Under it is Harper, and Bryce has got it for the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
Now here's the pitch.
Garrett Cole.
Right there for strike 1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what.
And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt-high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Lifted down the line in left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Houston. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Now the 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Number 44 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Batting fifth.
Striding in, Gene Segura, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Dickerson can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out. A swing and a miss. That